Okay, so let's see. Frank, so how did Lydia explain what branches are? How did she explain it to you? And what did she explain to you? What are branches? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Master, not page, but master branch. Master branch. So again, I want you guys to make sure that you don't say page. Page is one page. Your branch is actually a whole copy of your entire directory and everything that goes in it. So that was a really great answer, by the way, though. Good explanation. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, good job, Lydia. Thank you for explaining it so well. All right, so now let's create a new branch by typing in git branch git test. So this is the way we're going to create a new branch. So now to make sure that I have that branch in there, what do? Type in git branch, right? And now which branches do I have? Perfect. All right, so now we're going to, let's see. We're going to check out git test. So let's check it out. And what does checkout do? Exactly, it goes into that branch. It switches into that branch. So now we're going to create a new HTML file. So you can do this in Sublime Text. I'm just going to do it directly from here. So touch, and I'm going to go and type in new file.html. Now we're going to check the git status. So, yep, so we have a new file, right, called new file.html. And then we're going to stage and commit the file. So, how do we stage this? You guys remember? Like that? Okay, perfect. Now how do I commit this? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Great work, guys. Okay, so once your file has been committed, we're going to push your repo up and the new branch up to GitHub. So we're going to type in git push origin git underscore test. And look, now we have a git test branch. So now let's go to GitHub to see if our branch exists. Let's see. Look at that, we have a git test branch. So we have two branches. We have our master and we have our other one. Now, I haven't gone over pull requests yet, but I want you guys to go over these 5 steps with each other and review them. And I'll be calling on one of you guys for one of the questions. So make sure you guys thoroughly explain these steps to each other. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask a question. Hmm. So let's see. Heather, how do I check which branch I'm on? Well, what would that do? Get branch, yes. That will check out what. That will show me what branch I'm on. Okay, cool. All right. The rest of them pull requests you guys don't have to worry about because I'm gonna go over that next week. That's a little bit more well, it's not too complicated. It's just I don't want to have to go through that right now and introduce something new to you guys. You guys probably have some fried brains at this point. Um, so your project update for this week is going to be to set up a Git repository in your project folder on your local machine and make your first commit. So make sure that you have Git installed on your local computer, which you do. So step one's already done. You initiate a Git repository inside your project folder. Make sure it's in your project folder, right? So whatever your project folder is, then stage your changes and then commit your changes. And that's it. And the FCC modules are going to be finishing up the HTML and CSS. So it should actually be less than what it was last week. Cool? Okay, excellent. Yeah. If you guys want to learn about doing the pull request, then I can do that right now. So we can merge our work from our git test branch into master. So we first need to create a pull request. A pull request is nothing but a request for others who collaborate on the same Git project as you to make comments on your work. It's a way of merging your branches. So let's say that Ashley and M were working together on a project, and Ashley made a bunch of changes, and she wants M to check her work to make sure everything looks good. So Ashley's been working on a branch called Git Test. Ashley pushes up her work, and then she submits this pull request. So this is how the pull request works. So whenever a new branch is up there, you can just type in new pull request, and you're comparing your base is always going to be master. You're always comparing against master, and you're comparing git test against it. Now a pull request just means check to make sure the changes make sense, and then if they do, then merge everything from this branch into master. Okay, so this is the name of the branch. This is the name of git test. This is the name of the pull request. Add a new file. You can leave more comments in here. We're just going to type in create new pull request. Now, if there's no conflicts with the base branch, which is master, that means if there's nothing that it's going to conflict with, then you can automatically merge pull requests. But you don't want to do this yourself. Ashley is not going to want to do this. She's going to instead assign, and because Ashley and Em are working on the same GitHub project, they're probably collaborators on it. So she's just going to go to assignee, and she's going to type in M's username on GitHub, and then that's going to assign her. And so then she'd be assigned, and then M is going to look at the changes. She's going to go to files changed. She's going to say, okay, everything looks good. Everything looks fine. Okay, cool. Then I'm just going to do a merge pull request. So she's going to type on this, confirm merge, and that's it. So now everything that was in git test is now in where? If I've merged everything from git test into master, does everything from git test now exist in master? Yes, that is correct. Everything exists now in git test that is in master. So these are exactly the same now. So M did that for Ashley because she wanted to check Ashley's work. That's a pull request. A pull request is just, hey, can you check my work? And if it's good, then just merge it into master. So Ashley, what branch did she push up? Did she push up master? Which branch did Ashley push up? Git test, exactly. So it wasn't master, right? She pushed up the branch that she was making the changes on. So she pushed up that branch, then assigned M to check those changes. M checked those changes, and then M said everything's good to go and merged those changes onto GitHub. Onto which branch? Exactly. And that's the end of this part right here. Yay. Cool. So you guys can stay here or you guys can go. It's up to you guys. If you want, if